give a shout out to Frank Warren, Bob Aaron, and the Gypsy King. I'm buzzing. Tottenham. I'm a Man United supporter, but we did well last night. Yeah, it's a great fight. I'm buzzing, so this will be a good fight. I can't really say much because they put a gag on me in the contract. So for me to go here and start saying much, I can't really. So that's how I leave it.
There was a confrontation last month at the Joyce Parker fight. You seem to come to loggerheads at ringside where it looked like you two did say much, and in fact you said he's a chicken afterwards, or he chickened out. What happened?
No. I have to give a shout. Tyson, he's always said there's going to be a third fight, and then the fight is here now. So I'm excited. I thank Tyson for giving me the opportunity to fight him. Give a shout out to his whole family. I'm buzzing. Is there bad blood? Not really, but I want to take what's his and make mine. So I can't box him. I can't. So I have to go in the mentally of I have to physically take what's his and make mine. So for me to sit here and try and say different things, it's not the way I operate. So now I have to get in my mindset that there's gonna be loads of leathers chucked, punches chucked. I'm excited about that, but the end goal, I have to take what's his and make mine. That's my whole objective to this fight now. So what's his, I want to make it mine. Physically, mentally, I want and come and take it off him. That's how I'm training right now. I want to take it. I don't want it. I want to physically take it off him. That's what I want. The same way he went to LA and Vegas twice, he went there, physically took what was Deontay Wilder and made it his. So this is exactly what I want to do. I want to come to Tottenham and physically take what's his and make mine.
Firstly, I just want to say thank you to Frank and Bob and Queensberry and Top Rank for putting on a fantastic show here. Secondly, I'd like to say massive thank you to Frank Warren because he's a man of his word, and for more than one reason before we start the press conference is Frank Warren promised me when I returned from my short retirement that I would fight in December. And we tried to fight Joshua, we tried to fight Usyk, we tried to fight a few people, but they didn't want no smoke. So Frank is delivering this date on December the 3rd. So big shout out for that, Frank. And also, massive respect because in my bag here, can you bring me bag up here, please? I have £10,000 in cash that I've collected today from Mr. Frank Warren. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 10. That's 10 grand in cash that Frank has brought for me today because I bet Frank Warren £10,000 that Joshua won't sign the contract. Guess what? 10 grand richer, tax-free, bet money. You don't. Put that back in my bag, please, and hold it tight because that 10 grand means more to me than 10 million. Because I've got it in my hand physically and I want it from Frank Warren. So I think you beat me with Joe Parker the other day, so now I'll beat you with this one. So fair play, Frank. And as for me trying to sit here and sell Derek Chisora to the fans, I ain't got to sell absolutely nothing to nobody. Because if we go to that bar over there and we order a treble Jack Daniels on the rocks, we know what the fuck it's going to do. We know what it's going to do. So when I say Chisora, don't forget, you got the so-called guys in the division that people, these guys are top guys. We offer them big fights, no smoke, no smoke. You offer it to Derek Chisora, boom, he sat here opposite me. Man's got balls, and in today's society, in this boxing game, there's a big lack of balls. And you know who you are, these people who don't want no smoke. So with Chisora, he comes and he says exactly what it says. He does what it says on the tin. He goes to war. He's changed his name from Del Boy to War, and we're going to get a war. Now, however, I did outbox him comfortably the second time, but Chisora's style has changed, and guess what? So was mine. I used to be a tip-tap boxer on the back foot, jibbing and jabbing around the ring, and now I'm a HMS destroyer. So when you got two heavy forces colliding with massive bombs, and guess what? Someone's getting knocked out. That's all I'm saying, you know. If he lands a punch on me, a big swing, I'm getting knocked out. If I land a big swing on him, he's getting knocked out. So the fans are going to win here tonight, 100%, because when 70,000 fans out there, which that will sell out in one day, 70,000, second back-to-back stadium fight, and who better than my old mate Derek Chisora to have a third fight with, whom I promised for years to have a third fight. Good money. Bringing it back to England again for the British economy in hard times. People will come here, spend money in London, so that helps restaurants, pubs, bars, hotels. And then Chisora's getting paid, I'm getting paid. What we're going to do, we're going to spend it in England, in the shops, bars, restaurants, pubs, nightclubs, strip clubs, whatever, how we spend our money, I don't know. So it's all staying in this country. So, you know, fair play to it. And, you know, me and Chisora's going to put on a hell of a fight, and that's it. May the best man win. 100%. I can beat anybody in the world. Always have been able to, and always will be able to. All the time I'm boxing, I can beat anybody. There's nobody that can touch me. I'm on a league of my own, I believe. And, you know, he done very well against Usyk. And may I say, who the hell is Usyk when he's at home? People don't even know his name until he beat the bodybuilder the other day. He was a little small heavyweight who was not going to do anything against AJ when Chisora fought him. But then he stepped up and beat the big bodybuilder, and all of a sudden he's a killer. I don't think so. Listen, I rate Derek Chisora as highly as I rate Usyk. And I will train as hard for Derek as I would do any man in the world. And if I didn't, I'd have to be an absolute idiot. I will not underestimate Derek Chisora. And what Bob's talking about, the Michael Bent, Tommy Morrison, no disrespect to both of them, but if you combined them both, they won't make my left shoe. So that ain't happening, because I prepare correct. And I prepare hard, and I do everything correct. I don't cut any corners. And when I go in there, I leave everything in the ring, and God forbid I got beat. It won't be for the fact that, oh, I had an injury or I didn't train hard enough. It would be the fact that I lost to a better man on the night. So I wish Chisora all the luck in the world, and we're going to have a fight, and that's it. Going to be a good fight too, because he don't shy away, and I'm running nowhere, so someone's getting chinned.
You sure?
Have you seen any vulnerabilities in his last few fights? Is he the same guy that beat you 8 years ago?
He's got a chip on his shoulder, Tyson, about AJ. I don't understand why. I think the whole Bob Aaron and Frank Warren have a massive chip about AJ. I don't understand why. Why is that, Frank?
Like a ball, a chip.
Yeah, I mean, like you're so upset, you know that.
Listen, I believed in him. It cost me 10 grand. I thought he was going to fight.
Yeah, but there's complications in the whole
Anyway,
thing.
you know what?
Yeah,
Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
but
You don't even want to worry about it.
Yeah,
All
I'm
you
not
need to
worried.
worry about is one thing. This man to my right. That's all you need to worry about.
Frank. I don't worry about anybody. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You know, put me in a room with so many guys. I don't worry about anything. I am that guy you need.
If I was fighting him, I'd worry about it.
No, I don't have to worry, man.
Yeah,
He's a big guy. I don't
he's
give a
big
shout.
guy, and he can punch and he can box. He's a fighting machine.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
We shall see.
Do you know what, guys? You two need to get a room, because it wasn't so long ago when I was stood up here on my own, the little old boy from Manchester, and you two versus me. And now how the tables have turned. The tables have turned. It was all of a sudden, yeah, Chisora, knock him out. And now look, the big man is in the stage, get up! And now, like Chisora once said, I have the big fish promoter behind me. So thank you very much.
The only thing Frank Warren don't have on is a dress, because you go anywhere with his money.
What'd you say?
I said the only thing you don't have on is a dress, my friend, because you go anywhere with his money, my friend.
I don't have a dress.
Oh, shots fired.
I didn't understand it. Say it again.
I said the only thing you don't have on is a dress, because wherever there's money, you will go there. You get it? Everybody got it.
I thought that was your game. Hey, you know, I never listen. One thing I've never done is go and hoard myself, Derek.
Oh.
Go and look in the mirror, son. Go and look in the mirror. All you need to do now, Derek, is get yourself ready for the third.
What? I can't hear you.
Third, you be there. We're gonna have a fight.
You know what? We should get Eddie Hearn on the phone and figure out how we're gonna sell out this stadium. Well, let's get Eddie. Let's get Eddie Hearn on the blower quickly.
I think he's actually trying to ring Eddie Hearn.
Let's phone Eddie. No, we have to figure out how we're going to sell the
He
stadium.
can't help you. You've got to fight the big man. He ain't going to be able to do nothing for you. He's gone into hiding.
He's not gonna, he can help. He sells the stadiums every day.
But Derek, you understand Frank's delivering you a world title fight the second time in your career.
Mate, we know who's paying your opinion. Don't worry about that.
Listen, Frank is delivering Derek the second world title, and all Eddie Hearn could do was try and use him as cannon fodder. Didn't deliver anything, did he? It was Frank who delivered the first world title shot against Klitschko, and then the second world title shot against GK for the WBC belt.
No, I got it. I delivered myself, man.
Rubbish.
I'm only here because of myself. It's not because I'm here. I'm here because you called me, say, "Oh, listen, do you want to fight me?" I'm like, "Yeah, speak to mommy and daddy." And then you got mommy and daddy with you. But you see anyone with me? No. That's mommy and there's daddy there. And then you got bigger son there. So that's why I'm here. You know, you phone me and say, speak to mommy and daddy. And now we're here. So it's cool. Do you understand?
Oh, and by the way, what happened to this? Oh, Tyson Fury never offered me no fight. You little bullshit artist. I spoke to your manager on the phone.
Where is
And
he?
I don't know where he is. I don't even know what he looks like.
He's there. KD!
Who?
KD!
KD was on the FaceTime to me, wherever KD is.
He's there. He's right next to the
So
money.
he knows
KD, take that bag of money. Don't
that he
worry,
was
we're
offered
in
this
Tottenham.
fight.
Take that bag of money. We're in Tottenham. Take that bag of money. Don't worry.
That's KD. He knows. He
Take
knows.
the bag of money.
He knows the fight was offered, and Chisora was saying, "Oh, Tyson's a bipolar. He says a load of shit." But here we are again. The fight's been offered, and now you've accepted. So guess what? I'm not that bipolar, am I? Because we're making it. It's done. Derek has signed the contract.
Down,
You
man.
talk.
Sit down, man. Just sit down. Where'd you get?
I'm sick of sitting down. I spent 4 hours on a train. I'm standing. I'm not going to sit here and call Derek Chisora names, because I won't. I fought the man twice, and I respect Derek, and I'm actually a fan of Derek Chisora. When this man fights, even when he was fighting my mate Joe Parker, I wanted them both to do well, which is crazy. A draw would have been the best outcome for me because I've supported them both. And you only can look at Derek Chisora's resume and respect a man like that. He's fought everybody. He's fought the greats of this generation and other people as well. And he always comes and brings his A game. So Chisora's had 12 losses on his record, but 8 or 9 of them have been to world heavyweight champions. Or past champions, or former champions, or future champions. So you've got to respect him, and that's it. I've got nothing bad to say about Derek. I think he's a good fighting man, and he brings his A game every time. Whether it's going to be good enough to beat me, I don't think so. Because no disrespect to him or anybody, I just don't think any of these people can beat me. In my reign right now, I'm reigning supreme. And I'll beat him. And then when I beat the little middleweight guy, people are going to say to me, "Oh, he was too small, he was half your size. Let's not give him anything for it. He was always going to win." That's what they'll say, 100%. I've seen it so many times. Just like when I beat Wilder, all of a sudden Wilder was shit. He never was any good. And now he's knocked out Helenius, all of a sudden he's a killer again. But I've slain the killer. Slain him. But who knows? Get Chisora out the way, there might be a fourth Deontay Wilder fight. People say to me, "You beat Derek Chisora twice already. Why are you fighting him again? Who wants to see that?" But I say to you, I beat Deontay Wilder 3 times. 2 times in a draw, whatever you want to say. But who here would not want to see me versus Wilder for a 4th time? Not very many people. So we're here, we're going to fight, we're going to sell out this stadium, and we're going to put a good show on right before Christmas. And I'm going to go home and have a good Christmas with my family, and Derek can have the same with his. Happy days.
Don't scared of your suit, son. It's a nightmare.
Scary.
Who's your tailor?
There it is.
Who? Is that the tailor? Huh? Oh yeah? Oh, cool. Nice gift. I like it. Make sure the guy with the 10 grand don't go anywhere without seeing him, bro. I'll bet you any money that 10 grand is not leaving Tottenham. Yeah.
got nothing. Man's a coward. Man's a coward. And I'm just going to keep torturing him until he actually gets the balls to fight. Yeah, no he won't. Because that's why you've stepped in.
Don't worry about that.
Listen, you should let me manage you. I'm the man who's got you this £2 million, me, not AJ, and I'll do it for free. I won't take a tenner off you, because I like to help people out for nothing. Free of charge. For old time's sake. Let me manage you. Let me manage you. I know you're nervous, just calm down.
Man like me don't get nervous, boy.